In Santa Fe, an Atwill is considered by many to be the most Santa Fe of Santa Fe style houses. Here, where architecture has defined the city, Douglas Atwill has elevated the simple peasant's dwelling to a simply elegant expression of convening with nature. This video will show the architectural features that make an Atwill, and we'll show some of his paintings and gardens because they're essential elements of his style. We're at number 60. 59 of his houses are featured in the book Douglas Atwill Houses. This is likely his last build. It's not been documented yet. So let's take a peek at the culmination of 5 decades of building, the refinement of an artist's dream to fill space with beauty. In other words, the quintessential Atwill, 1888, Moonlight Drive in Santa Fe, New Mexico. It was built in 2019 and covers 2,900 square feet on a 1-acre lot. It has 1 bedroom, a studio, a living room, and a kitchen with an island and dining area. Its outdoor areas are covered with gardens, walking paths, portals, and a loggia. Douglas is an artist first and foremost. He paints, writes, and gardens. He fills space with beauty. He draws plans by hand and later has them converted to blueprints. He prefers long and narrow houses that face south, allowing for more windows and more light. Every room has a door that opens to the exterior, which is a key feature of an Atwill. Doug likes a plan that allows one to see from the exterior what is going on inside. Atwill's floor plans include masonry walls whenever possible. However, a 2x8 can also make a handsome wall. The walls are thick and the windows are set to the outside of the wall, giving a sense of thickness inside with room for an ample sill under the window. Windows are a major contributor to the Atwill look. He prefers multi-pane over large plates. Here he uses double-hung and casement windows, evenly spaced, large, and abundant, to let in as much light as possible and allow views of the surrounding gardens, set low on the wall and never with screens. On the exterior, a territorial casing and crown molding embellishes the frame, and with shutters creates a classic look. Doug's influences include the study of architecture and travel to Europe when he and Pete considered moving to France or England. The classic homes they saw there influenced his preferences. Atwill prefers wooden doors. They have a feel that can't be replicated by metal or vinyl. Every room has a door to the exterior. Here there are 10 French doors that open to let Santa Fe's fresh air waft through the house, creating a seamless indoor-outdoor living space. For the inside rooms, solid doors made with 4 panels, 2 larger ones above and 2 smaller below, are the standard. Wood floors are beautiful and give a sense of quality and timelessness. And Doug prefers red oak because it's almost impervious to accidents and wear and tear. Wood planks also give a sense of dimension. The linear pattern makes the room seem wider. Brick floors complement the wood, and terracotta red brick, the lighter the better, is preferred. Single level is ideal, and adding interior steps for dramatic effect is not something you'll find in an Atwill. Brushed nickel knobs and levers are preferred over shiny brass. The best room may be a neutral envelope for what is contained within. Door hardware and switch covers blend in so paintings and furniture are not in competition with them. Kitchen cabinets, custom made with a simple panel on the doors and drawers, harkens back to years ago. The upper cabinets are tall, at least 54 inches high, and off-white in color so that the room melds together rather than having pieces that call attention to themselves. Cabinets, backsplashes, and countertops blend together and are muted. Granite countertops are preferred for longevity. and stainless steel appliances are the least obtrusive. This way, a freshly baked pie stands out like art. Doug likes a bathroom vanity with windows right over the sinks and with mirrors on the sides to allow more light in. However, this bathroom's vanity is on an inside wall, so that's not possible here. Toilets and vanity sinks are white porcelain, leaving room for colored towels and such. Adding French doors, 4 feet wide, brings in the outside and relieves any sense of cloister. Wooden ceilings give a sense of joy. Square beams or round vigas, flat decking or latillas, high and light colored with a simple wash of Navajo white paint. Ceiling heights should not be so high as to create a room that imparts loneliness. In the living room, 11 feet to the bottom of the bearing viga is ideal, 10 feet in the kitchen, and 9 feet in other rooms. And because light-filled rooms are his trademark, Atwill employs plenty of skylights. He uses clear in north-facing rooms and frosted in south-facing rooms. And here at 1888 Moonlight Drive, he has chosen to mix clear and frosted in a way that produces a shaft of light here and there, like a painting. For the inside paint, a color near white with touches of yellow oxide and green as well as black carbon produces a warm but glowing rich white. And a transparent stain whitens and embellishes the grain of painted wood. On the interior walls, Doug and his partner Pete used Structolite when they began. It had a grand color as if terracotta dust had been accidentally dropped into white plaster. Over the years, the color changed and Doug switched to Venetian plaster on some projects and hard-troweled lime putty on others. 1888 Moonlight Drive was finished in Venetian plaster. A Kiva fireplace would conflict with the geometry, so Atwill's fireplaces are traditional, either with a sloped mantle or a hard-edged territorial brick mantle. On the outside walls, Atwill prefers traditional El Rey stucco in the color adobe. He feels synthetic looks too much like paint and prefers the texture of traditional cementitious stucco. Rooms shaped in squares and rectangles are used exclusively. Rooms are 16 feet wide minimum, and 20 feet wide is ideal, so that a 20 by 24 or 20 by 30 room is grand, not too big, not too small. Doug remembers Billy Halstead warmly. Billy converted Doug's drawings to CAD, and they loved discussing the craft of building, as Billy often challenged Doug's design choices, which Doug occasionally accepted. Portals, which are also called porches, are a valuable asset to a house, and he uses them generously. 12 feet deep is ideal. Less space makes it hard to walk around furniture, and more space can darken the rooms that adjoin. Atwill prefers a southern entrance, and the entrance should be obvious instantly upon entering the property. Gardens surround the house. They create a backdrop and a focal point, and in Doug's case, ever-changing subject matter for painting. Whenever possible, garden paths should be wide enough for 3 to walk side by side, arm in arm, merrily along. 1888 Moonlight Drive is where Doug lives, paints, gardens, and writes. His influence on Santa Fe style will endure for years to come. His books and paintings are available at douglasatwill.com or New Concept Gallery in Santa Fe and Obie Joyful Gallery in Crested Butte, Colorado. We hope you enjoyed this tour. It was shot and edited by Cameron Vanderland. He can be found at solutionsantafe.com. My name is Dan Kaufman. I can be found at dankaufman.com. We're grateful to Doug for allowing us to showcase The Last Atwill and for allowing us in his house and his life. He is an elegant soul and an absolute sweetheart. Thank you very much for watching. And if you would, please hit like and share. Thank you very much.